Okay, a lot of it stress. Well, if you want to learn how to overcome these feelings of stress and anxiety, like, stay tuned and watch this video. Let's go.
If you can get through that, you can get through anything, okay? And at that moment, I knew my life had changed forever. Hello, how you doing? Yes. Can we all just stand up really quick because you've been sitting for a minute? Can we all stand up, move our legs around? I am Tina. Otherwise...
Meet Tina, stars Tina Wilson, a beacon of hope and transformation for women over 40. As a licensed life and health coach, Tina specializes in empowering those who have faced life's toughest challenges.
The edge of their seat. So when someone says, Tina, how did you feel? I'm going to say, I had them at the edge of their seat.
Drawing from her personal triumphs over tragedy, Tina guides women on a transformative journey. Her unique approach is grounded in the 5 pillars of transformation: mindset, heart set, nutrition, fitness, and resilience. Tina's mind, body, and soul awakening program isn't just about surviving, it's about thriving. Through her online fitness boutique studio, she merges physical well-being with emotional growth. As an international motivational speaker, Tina's voice resonates across continents. She inspires and educates through her podcast, her dynamic presence on platforms like Clubhouse and Toastmasters International, and her compelling storytelling. Celebrating her latest achievement, the publication of her first book, No More Traumedy, Tina continues to leave a lasting mark in the art of transformation.
I said I need to make a book for anyone who's had some type of trauma or tragedy, because there's no playlist. People don't like to talk about it. Remember, I was with my coach and I'm like, well, this person's got a cool thing. They do motivation. They do finances. I talk about traumedy. That's not cute. He's like, Tina, you make traumedies look good. Yeah.
Stars Tina Wilson, transforming lives by overcoming one traumedy at a time.
Hey, welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Wednesday to you and also you. I am Tina, your life and health coach, that person that's going to take you from good to great to amazing. And I work with women that have gone through some type of trauma or tragedy, and they need some help to get through it. I'm a faith-based wellness coach, and we use fitness to get all the things done. I am so excited to be here today. I'm here every Saturday, Lord Jesus, Wednesday. Hello, Blessed Spade over there on Instagram. I said Saturday. We know today is Wednesday, but you may be watching this on a Saturday. So no matter what time of day, evening, or day it is, welcome, welcome. So every Wednesday at 8 a.m., I will be coming through and motivating you, because everybody, even me, needs a little bit of motivation. Am I correct with that? Yes, motivation is great. You get up in the morning. For me, I listen to Pastor Mike Jr. I may listen to a sermon. I may listen to some praise music, exercise. I'm motivated. But then when that's gone, it's like, I'm not really that motivated. Hi, Auntie. So after the motivation, we need a little bit of inspiration, right? We all need some inspiration. Inspiration is that thing that's deep down in your heart, deep down in your soul. It's your why, right? So when I come through, I want to inspire you so that when I'm not here, when the music's gone, you are excited, right? So when you come through, you're going to get motivated, you're going to get inspired. And lastly, transformation, like a beautiful butterfly. Butterflies start out all ugly and small and hairy and scary looking, right? But after a while, they have to sit in that cocoon and marinate, or whatever they call that stuff. I'm sure my librarian here knows the term.
Actually, I do.
And then they turn into a beautiful butterfly. So that's what happens when you come here to the 8 a.m. cup of motivation. I want to know, what are you drinking today? I am here at the beautiful, okay, you can't, is it on that side of the cup, I wonder? Okay, I got to show the cup this way. This is so beautiful. This is Dubai chocolate latte. I'm thinking about my auntie in Bermuda right now as I drink this. Let's talk about what you're putting in your body, right? This is so pretty. 80%, my friends, 80% of the way you look, the way you feel is by what you're eating, and when and how you're doing it too. Something I learned from my auntie. I do it a little bit now. And this young queen next to me, who's going to be joining me soon, she knows that I eat on the run, right? And I remember I said once, I was like, man, I just want to sit down and have something nice. And she gave me like plates to go plates because I was always eating out of containers. And I was like, wow, that's so nice. My aunt would say, her and her husband, they would go by the water every day and have breakfast and, really being intentional about the eating. And I say that to say, yes, you're eating clean, but how are you eating? What's around you? Do you hear the water behind me? When we're eating, our nervous system needs to realize that we're okay. All right, I'm getting off tangent right now. Let's get to the point.
This right here.
It's nice, right?
This is bomb. I love this.
So as we get started today, it's all about the stress-free life, the wonderful life. Am I the only one who wants a stress-free, wonderful life? I know I do. As I've gotten older, I realize, don't judge me, I gotta slow down. I didn't realize it until yesterday, actually. Girl, you gotta slow down. And it's just like going doesn't really get things done. So today's focus is going to be how to live a stress-free life. Now, I run an online and now in-person community here in Tampa, Florida, which I absolutely love. And every Monday night, we have accountability meetings. Unfortunately, this Monday, your girl needed a break, so we didn't have it. So I decided we're doing it today here, and I have some of our people from our community coming through. Let me tell you a little bit about our community. So in our community, we work with women. We don't have any men. We love you men, but it's all about the women, right? We work, and I say we because it's not me, God, led by God, faith-based community, and we uplift each other, right? And we do that with words of affirmation. We do that with exercise. Everyone bounces off of everyone with ideas and things like that. Good morning, Luke. Good to see you. Business in business. Yes. So in our community, everyone has a focus. Everyone has a goal, whether it's to lose weight, whether it's to get over depression, get over anxiety. Maybe it's just to have a community of people to be with, right? And I learned this, or shall I say learned it, and I saw it again. I keep talking about my auntie because she's the bomb.com. Auntie, how long have you been leading your group? My aunt leads a group in Bermuda called Circle of Sisters. I think that's the name of it. And it's every Saturday morning, they go on a walk, and she's doing this for years and years and years, just a place to come through and talk. So I have pillars to my program. This Saturday, actually, I'm doing a free workshop. So if you want even more tips on how to grow yourself, right, to build your strength, 22 years, she said she's been doing it. Wow, that is phenomenal. And it's all ages. I think her oldest person is 70 something. How old is your oldest person in the group, Auntie? But yeah, this Saturday, we are doing a workshop here. Make sure you come early so you can get some goodies over there. And we're going to be sharing how to live a stress-free life. And in our community, there's 7 pillars to the business when you come. So when someone comes in, I sit down, I have a one-on-one conversation with them to ask them what they want. Most people think they want to lose weight. That's what they think. We all think that, right? But the extra weight is so much deeper. It's so much heavier than that. It's deep. So first we start with mindset. Write that in the chat somewhere. If you're watching this, write down mindset. And my auntie said her group has 34 to 86. Lord, and that 86-year-old, she can move, let me tell you. Meaning fitness it doesn't wait for anyone, right? And you don't have to wait if you're like, oh, I'm too old. Not true. My mother's 70 something and she's living the best life. This 86-year-old living the best life. If you're 20, 30, get to moving, right? So our first pillar, happy Wednesday, Shar. She's another one who's a part of our community. We love Shar. She actually introduced me to this place. Girl, I love it here. So mindset is so very important. God has put so many seeds in our head, guys, right? And I believe if you have a thought, a vision, God's giving you the power, the people to get it done. And someone said to me once, your dreams should be so big, you can't do it by yourself. That's how big my dreams are, right? It's like, I need some help. If your dreams are just like, yeah, I just want to lose 5 pounds, whoop-de-doo, you can do that in a day. All right. It's got to be big. You want to teach people, right? My thing is, it's not about me. It's not about you. It's what we can do for the world, for the community, right? My goal is to teach you. Think of this. I'm sure you've heard this before. Give someone a fish. You fed them for a day. One day. That's it. Whoop-de-doo. But if you teach someone how to fish, you fed them for a lifetime, right? My goal is to have a bunch of me's duplicating myself to change the world. It's the ripple effect, right? Like when you throw that rock, it's like the water just keeps going and going and going and going. And God has gifted me with all the love and traumas and triumphs and all that great stuff to send out to the world. So it starts with the mindset. I'm gonna shut up real quick because I know time is getting on our side, 8:30 already. Mindset. That's the first pillar of our program. We're going to give you tools, skills, strategies, morning and evening rituals to teach you how to control your mind, because the devil is a lie, right? He is a liar, and he's going to try to get into your head and tell you things that aren't true. You're not good enough. You're not smart enough. You're too old. You're too fat. You may have people your whole life, teachers, your parents, your friends saying, oh, you're too old, you're too fat, you're from to the country, you're white, you're black. So freaking what? You can do anything. As I would say, you are amazing, but you have to keep going and going. When things get harder, the tough times don't stop, guys. I hate to tell you. A lot of people would always say, oh, I can't wait till my kids are 18. A lot of mercy. It was a lot easier when they were younger, because when it was 18, 19, 20, it was like, oh my gosh, it's even more challenging. So you got to have your mind right. Okay, I'm gonna do the next one real quick. Second pillar we teach you is nutrition, how to eat. Third one, exercise / movement, how to move your body. After you've done the mindset, the nutrition, the exercise, then we teach you how to find your purpose. What is it inside of you that you love? Sister Act movie 2, Whoopi said to Lauryn Hill, what is it that you want to do? And she says, I want to sing. I want to sing. Okay, I can't sing, but you know what I'm talking about, okay? If you wake up in the morning and you want to be a singer, then you're a singer. If you wake up in the morning and you want to be a chef, you're a chef. Whatever it is, that's what you are. So I had this special gift to talk to people, to ask questions. And when I ask these questions, I pull it. It's not me, it's coming from here. God's pulling it from me, pulling it from you for what it is that you want. After we find out what it is that you want to do, your purpose, we craft that, and then sharing your story. Everybody has a story. And I actually have a video on my YouTube channel to teach you how to share your story from the mountaintop, not from the valley. We all are in the valley at some point. We've had those low moments in our lives. The low points are what's going to get us to the top. So sharing your story is amazing. And then making a book, right? Making a book. And in this book, that's another way to share your story. And then lastly, the seventh pillar of our program is, one, to be an ambassador for our program, to be a coach for our program, or maybe you want to start your own community. Whatever it is, we are here for you. So if anything that I just said lands in a place in your heart and you're like, I kind of like that, I want you to tap into our community. You can either come to the workshop this Saturday. It's going to be at 2:00, and you can text the word workshop to 732-656-8973 to join the workshop. If you want a one-on-one consultation with me, meet up, whatever you want to call it, you can meet me as well, so you can see if we're a good fit. I gotta warn you, I have decided I'm going to be even more selective as time moves. In the past, I was taking everyone. I was like, yes, come. But I realized not everyone can take my energy, and not everyone can accept or do the things, right? You got to be coachable, right? You got to trust in God and trust me, because I'm working through him, right? I'm never going to tell you something I've never done. I'm never going to tell you something or teach you something that I haven't done with a client, because let's just say I may not have been, and I try to keep this light, but my conversation's always so heavy, right? I may have not been molested as a child, but I may know someone who has, or I've trained someone or coached someone who has. I may have not, I've gone through so much crap, it's hard to say, right? Divorce, I've been through divorce, right? My point is, I'm going to be teaching you from facts, not from AI stuff or things like that. All right, crew. So it is time to jump into our Monday night accountability. Hold up a second.
Yeah, that.
Our accountability meeting. But before we get into our accountability meeting, I found a video very short about stress. Because if you didn't know, over 75% of the United States suffers from stress. Think about it. I don't even watch the news. The last time I watched the news was in 2016 when I had my own trauma. After that, I never watched the news. My aunt makes fun of me. She says, Tina, you've got your head stuck in the sand. And I do. I don't know anything that's going on in the world. People tell me things. I'm like, really? I can't believe it. I don't know. So I just got a brain freeze. What was I just talking about?
You were talking about not watching the news since 2016, since your own trauma, and then that your aunt said that your head is stuck in the sand.
Okay.
And that you were okay with that.
Video. Yes. Thank you.
And then the video that
Yes,
you want to show
video, yes.
about the stress.
Yes. Stress. That's what I was talking about. The news, the outside of things that give you stress. I also created a video to give you 3 movements to do to stop stress, anxiety. There's things that you have to do in your physical body. So make sure, if you have not already, subscribe to the YouTube channel. Okay, Renee, I'm going to bring the camera over so the people over here on Instagram can watch it. All right, Renee, go ahead with the video. We're ready when you are. And hopefully there's sound. Hopefully we can hear it. This is a test shot. Let's see if it works. We're going to give it 10 more seconds. If nothing pops up, we're going to keep it moving. And while we're waiting for the video to come, just type in the chat some things that's stressful. Erica, what are some things that stress you in your life, would you say?
Managing my home, my household.
Managing your household.
Yeah,
Okay.
I've had some new stressors recently,
Okay.
and just navigating that and learning how to budget my time.
Okay. 1 second. So the video's not working, but I have an announcement to make before we get into our meeting. So as I told you, we have our Elevate 360 format blueprint, and we have someone that's gone through the program. Unofficially, officially, she joined us in November. So I want to announce and say congratulations to our girl, Erica. Put your seat in. Erica is now elevated to the point where she is an ambassador for Elevate 360. I want Erica, can you guys hear us over there on Instagram? Maybe I should put it over here. Erica, hold up a sec, guys. Maybe I can put this here to make it easier. Erica started with us in November when I did
It was a retreat.
We did a retreat.
Yep.
She came through. Can you share with us how you heard about the retreat from then to now, a little bit about your story? Go for it.
So I
Come forward. Someone try to speak up because I don't know if they can hear you. Hopefully they can.
All right. If I need to speak louder, let me know. I learned about Elevate 360 through someone at my church, and they invited me to come, and I was like, okay. I mean, I was needing some help at that point in time, and I knew that I needed somebody outside of me to help me, and I needed someone that was faith-based. That's the point in my life that I was at, and I came, and thank you. I'm sorry. But I just came through, and I just never stopped coming through. That's pretty much my story.
I love it. Okay, so we said mindset. Was it hard for you to get the mindset? What were your thoughts on that first pillar? What are some things that you had morning, evening rituals?
Man, I didn't have it.
And the vision board.
Yeah.
Guys, we did a vision board event. She was a show off. We did a 300 list. She did 3,000. Tell them about your experience.
Yeah. So about the 300 list, this was a video that it was shared Steve Harvey about writing down your goals. 300, and I had like 350 something. I don't know, but it was a lot of them. And but no, I didn't have. I mean, besides prayer, which is major, prayer. I always pray in the night with my mom, and it's a tradition we've done it for a really long time. My mom's a prayer warrior. She's gonna pray with or without me. So and one day I joined her, never stopped joining her. And then but in the morning, besides I didn't have any rituals or any kind of a routine. And it's just how God works. It was around the time when Elevate 360 and Tina coaching and training. And by the way, she's the best trainer ever, y'all. She really is. But it was like I was ready for it. I was ready for the coaching, being trainable, being coachable, and I just I just hopped in. It was, yeah.
Love it. So mine said she got that. She got her morning and evening
I got that
rituals.
and I got that together. It wasn't overnight. I really was like listening.
Had you ever done vision boards or anything like that before, man?
Never. I had heard about them. I had heard about people making lists and stuff like. I mean, this is gonna sound kind of funny. The only list I ever made was a husband list. Isn't that terrible?
Can you share your vision and how quickly it came?
Oh wow, very quickly. Okay, so when you sit down and you write down your goals, and it was like there were 7 different categories. You know, there was like finances, there was career, and education, fitness, and nutrition. It was just I can't tell you all of them right now, but 7 of them. And then we made and underneath each one we had goals, and so it was divided in four quarters. So we had Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. So, you know, the first or fourth of the month, then the second, right now we're in the second one and everything. So in my mind, it made it more doable because it's like smaller chunk versus a bigger one. Had it done a big vision board. And I had a goal because I love to cook and I wanted to get training in that. And when I tell you, it was like a week and a half, and it was something I wrote down. I got a scholarship, I got accepted in a program, and I started the program. So that was
In the
all.
first quarter.
That was all God. That was the first quarter. It wasn't even the first. It was in the first month. And then I remember I had my interview.
Renee, what's that verse? Write it, make it clear.
Yes, yeah, Habakkuk. Yep, you're right. Yep, exactly. So it was for me. I was like, wow, you know, and I really saw God move. But a big part of it is surrender. You know, like really just saying, praying about it, and like just releasing it. But then on your end, you have to do your part.
Right.
You know what I mean? I think a lot. I will admit. I mean, I'm being just very transparent. There was a time in my life where I used to think, well, you know, I want to do this, and then if God's gonna, you know, God's gonna do it, and it's like, no, there's a part that He's gonna, you know, He's gonna help you with, but there's a part that's you, you know, and then that's why it's so important to stay in prayer because you're gonna be receiving those downloads of what are the next steps, staying in your word, fasting, acts of service, all of those things, and just being humble.
We're going to move quickly because we have others that we want to share.
Yeah.
Nutrition, exercise. She did a race with me in February. Her first race
it was
ever.
Valentine's Day.
And then,
It was on
and now
Valentine's Day.
she's the leader, right? She started in pillar 7 in February.
Yep.
So she leads our group every month. She has a race for us. And I forgot last week. It was Friday night. I get home. It's like 11. She's like, I'll see you at 7:45. I'm like, what? Oh my gosh. Right? So she's on it. She did that. Purpose and power. What she wants. She knows, you know, she wants to own her own business one day when it comes to cooking. She started a business, you know, cooking food for other people, sharing her story, writing a book. So congratulations again. So we have some people on the screen who's backstage. Renee, bring everyone through. I just want to come through. So on our Monday night meetings, we do accountability where people share how they're doing, what they're doing. We're going to be on here a little bit longer. And I want to start with my mother because my mother's been with me my whole life, as you know. Hi, Mommy.
Hi, baby.
So let me turn this around so you guys can see over here on Instagram. So stress.
I apologize. I've been sending messages. If I could just ask Carla to please turn on her camera.
Oh, I heard you. It's okay. So we're talking about stress-free today. So the one thing I'm going to talk about first is breath work. So as a collective right now, we're all going to get into the breath work. So if you're sitting, come to the edge of your seat. Everyone come to the edge of your seat because posture is so important. I'm going to stand up. So whether you're sitting, whether you're standing, it's very important that your posture is good, right? So when you're standing up, and you guys can't see me there, but that's okay. You want your feet planted on the floor, right? And you want a soft bend to your knee, pull your belly in, shoulders up, back, down, and around. Your chin, you don't want it too far down and you don't want it too far up. You want to pretend there's an egg under your chin. So stand up nice and tall. If you're able to stand up, I want you to stand up like this. Beautiful. So if you're able to stand, get up, stand up, get up. Otherwise, come to the edge of your seat. And I want you to put your hands on your lap. All right. And I want you to put your palms up. If you're sad, if you're down, if you're depressed, if you're not feeling good, I want you to put your palms up. Why? This is my way of saying, Lord God, come into my life. Give me some energy. That's why I want your palms up. If you feel like you're all over the place and, oh my God, put your palms down on your lap. And if you're like, girl, I have no idea what I'm doing, one hand on your heart, one hand on your stomach to just kind of keep you connected, right? I'm feeling kind of good, so I'm gonna do hand to heart, hand to chest. And I want you to roll your shoulders up, back, down, and around. And I invite you to close your eyes right now. And if you're here, you hear the water in the background, right? Water is so peaceful. It's extremely important when you're home. You make your home a serenity. You make your home a place of peace, a place of power. A good friend of mine, I used to live with her. Her name is Cher. Her home is just peace. When I walk into her house, I just feel love. I feel light. That's where I want you to take your mind right now. Again, mindset. You are in control of how you feel. You're in control of how you think, right? So with your eyes closed, I just want us to have a nice, regular pace of breath right now. And as we begin, you're going to inhale through your nose. And as we're inhaling, you're going to inhale love, peace, happiness, anything that makes you smile. Keep your eyes closed. Visualize it. Do you see it? Do you see that chocolate cake with okay, this is for me. You decide what is that for you that brings joy to you. For me, it's chocolate cake with icing, and it's so soft and moist. It just came out the oven. Maybe for you, it's a ride at the zoo. A ride at the zoo. I don't know. But visualize what makes you feel good, right? That's what you're inhaling. Keep your eyes closed. You're exhaling anything that's not serving you. It can be that boss that gets on your nerve. It can be those kids driving you to drink. It can be not having healthy food. I don't care what it is. Exhale, let it go. It can be that pain in your leg, right? I believe everything starts in our mind. So let's get started with this breath work. I want you to take a nice cleansing inhale through your nose. Open your mouth side out. Keep breathing right now. Now, when you're exhaling, I want you to think of the letters H-A. Ha. Ha. Inhale love, exhale anything not serving you, anything just not serving you. And this time when we inhale, we're going to take a nice deep inhale. And when you think you can't suck it anymore, you're going to take another quick sip in and then let it go. So let's go. Inhale through your nose. Take another inhale. Open your mouth side out. Let's do that again. Inhale. Take another inhale. Open your mouth side out. Keeping your eyes closed. We're going to add on to this because there's elevation with everything in life, right? The next phase, what we're going to do when you exhale, we're going to go into a deep freaking exhale right now. I mean, that exhale, you might even cry on this exhale, okay? When you exhale, you're getting all that crap out of your body, that pain, that anger, that hurt, that person that just frustrated you. I want you to open your mouth and stick out your tongue like a lion when you exhale. So we're inhaling through our nose. Take another sip in. Open your mouth. Do it again. Inhale. Another sip. Open your mouth. Give me another one. Sip it in. Open mouth side out. And when you're breathing, it just releases all the toxins from your body, all the pain from your body. Keeping your mind quiet, let your mind go to a state of gratitude. You can open your eyes, you can keep them closed, keep the breath. Gratitude right now. I want you to think of 5 things that you're grateful for. It could be people, places. This morning when I woke up, I said, God, thank you for waking me up with a sound mind and body, because some people weren't able to wake up this morning. What are you grateful for? I am grateful to hear this water behind me because it reminds me of the waterfalls that I've seen in life. I'm grateful for this beautiful woman next to me, Erica, who's trusted me with her health and wellness journey. Right? What are you grateful for? If your mind is in a state of gratitude, you're in a good place, right? Inhaling love. Open your mouth, sigh it out. Let's come back. I'm not going to say to reality, but I guess to reality for me, right? Good morning, Carla. That is something that can relieve stress. How do you feel? I should have did a number scale. Normally what we should have done in the very beginning before we did it, on a scale of 0 to 5, how do you feel in the beginning and then at the end? So from the beginning to the end, type in the chat if you did the exercise for us, and everyone here on Restream as well. Write in the chat on a scale of 1 to 5. 5, you feel at most peace. At 0, you're all over the place. How do you feel? Talk to us.
I was like at a 3. I was at a 3, and now I'm at a 5 for sure.
I love that. I'm feeling super emotional right now, and I literally could just sit here and cry. But because we're on camera, I have to, I have to keep the tears in. But I'm so super grateful. Instagram, you guys don't love us? Happy birthday, Carla. Carla's birthday is the 27th. I know that because is today the 27th? Oh my Lord, did I miss her birthday? What is today's date?
Today is the 27th.
Oh my Lord Jesus. Happy birthday, Carla. See? Tomorrow's my sister's birthday. See, I would have forgot.
Wow.
Happy birthday to you. Everybody, happy birthday
Birthday to you.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. See, my auntie is the birthday queen. See, Carla, how did my aunt know about her birthday? And I didn't forget your birthday, Carla. Honest, I didn't. I just didn't know today's date. I did call you though. Anyway, you said you felt like you're a 5. Renee, Mommy, Carla, give me your numbers. And Instagram, did you guys do the exercise? How did you feel? Renee, what's your number?
My number is now at 5.
And I love how she gets right to the point. How did you feel before? How did the exercise feel for you?
I felt I was at a 3, similar to Erica, which was good because there was a little bit of organized chaos before we went live, but I pulled it together, and that brought me to a 3, and then clearly the exercise helped, and the breath work, you're right, is always, I love it. I do that exercise myself.
I love it. And for those of you that don't know, this is Renee. She is my supporting partner, and she started like Erica. How many years ago did we first meet, Renee?
Almost 5. 4 years and 10 months.
August will be 5 years that Renee has been with me, and I met her similar to you, but she was in the studio sitting in the back riding a bike, and she's done the work. So Renee, I do respect you. Thank you for the support. Thank you again, like I said about Erica, thank you for trusting me for your health and wellness. I don't take that for granted. Again, it's not me, it's all God. Because Lord, I'm not saying I don't want to do this type of work, guys. I'm not saying that, but it's a lot of work, right? It's mentally it's tough. So thank you, Renee, for trusting me to guide you.
And we have to give credit to not just God, but who else brought us together.
Oh,
Molly.
Oh. So I have to share. So Renee, I'm not saying that I forget about my son. I'm not saying that, but I don't go around, I'm not going to say bragging, but listen to my trauma, listen to my trauma. I don't do that, right? And I was her personal trainer. And I guess she had gone through my Instagram page and she saw the story of my son. For those of you that are watching that do not know, 10 years ago, February, trigger warning, my 21-year-old son was murdered. And she saw it on Instagram and she called me crying hysterical. And I'm like, girl, what's wrong? You can't find your exercise? You're hungry? Like, what's wrong? And she's like, I'm so sorry. I read about your son. I was like, girl, because I'm not saying I'm over it. And she said that she felt a tugging on her that my son brought us together. And it must be him because, it's hard to stay with me. It's hard, and she's like my mother. She's holding on to the roller coaster, just like. So thank you, Renee.
You're welcome.
Mommy, what did you feel from the exercise? 1 to 5.
Mhm.
Mommy.
Oh, sorry, me? I'm at a 5. I came in at 5 because I woke up this morning and I was a 3. It was raining, it was cold. I didn't go to the gym. And I remembered something that you had said, and I laid there and I did the breathing. And you had said we can change ourselves instant. So I went against what I would normally do. I got up. I knew it was raining. I opened my curtains. I was my window, my shade, and I sat here looking at the rain. And I actually called Renee because normally I would say, "Hey," and she would call me. And that instantly changed everything. And I was great. And she didn't even realize what I had done, and I've been a good mood. And then you text and said, you want to come on? I'm like, sure. So I'm in a good mood. Even though it's raining out, I feel amazing.
I love that. And that goes back to how I said earlier how my auntie has her walking club, right? Ages 36 to 86. You're never too old, never too young to start. I can't do the work for you. I'm not saying I wish I could because it's hard doing it for my damn self. Right? I can give you the tools, the skills. Like I said, if you're liking what you're hearing, we're going to have an event. It's free. It's this Saturday at 2:00. It's going to be virtual. It's going to be in person. And it's all the tools and skills to teach you. Mommy, I'm so proud of you. That's another example, right? During COVID was when she actually started to mute yourself. You can hear all that bing, 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 bing. Renee, can you mute yourself? You're playing all the banging. Yes, my mother was like up and down, up and down. And if you guys don't know, another thing that's moved me for this fitness journey, my father passed away at the age of 49 years old. Looking at him, he looked healthy, right? I was a daddy's girl. I went through it. I actually ended up in a mental institution for 8 weeks after he passed away. And I remember I saw my mother starting to eat crazily, and I yelled at her one day. I'm like, "Mommy, do you want to die?" Da 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 da. Because I got a tongue on me. So Carla, Renee, if you think talk to my mother, talk to my daughter. They'll tell you. If the more I love you, the harder I am. My point is, it took time, right? And now my mother started going to church. She's going to church. She loves church. I would be there and listen. They have a huge TV in their living room. And every Sunday I would be blasting all the sermons, jumping up and down, screaming. They're looking at me like I got 2 heads. I'm like, come to church. Now my mother is going to church. But anyway, Mommy, I'm super proud of you. Keep up the good work. If you're watching this, it's never too late to find your light, to find your joy. And then we have our Carla girl over here. Carla, share with us how you felt when you first started, and then the exercise today, scale is 0 to 5, and then how you feel now.
When came on, or before I came on, I was a 3. And as you was talking about God and the community, I turned from a 3 to being blessed to a 8.
Wow.
And I am super proud of myself because, it's hard. It's hard. And we know that when you're doing things good, that it's just the enemy wants to stop you.
Hallelujah.
And I'm changing not just me, but I'm changing 2 counties that I'm over, 2 counties. And it's just amazing meeting people and just, it's just amazing. 2 counties.
I love it. She lives in North Carolina. Again, it's wild, guys. 2019 is when I moved from New Jersey. New Jersey's my hood. Like I never like if you would have told me I was moving to Florida, moving from Jersey, period, I'm like, oh heck no. I am a Jersey girl. I'm Jersey down, right? And when I left Jersey, and I'm gonna see if I can find the post leading up to it. I didn't tell anyone I was moving right away because you like the way I was tight. I had so many little. I had my Arbonne community, I had my gym community, I had my race community. I had so many little pockets of little families, right? And so what I did as I was leading up to it, I'd go out with people, and like you and I are together here, and I'd record myself. I did like a blog, and I remember there was one post, and I said, all right, God, I don't know where you're taking me or why you're taking me, but I'm just following the lead. And maybe it's my time to, come to this state, to come to that state. So I went from New Jersey to Texas to North Carolina, back to Texas. Now I'm here in Florida. I love Florida. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. It's just by God's grace, right? With that being said, living in the present moment, that's another thing that's going to get through to you. Something I wanted to say, because everyone that's on here said they started at a 3. Keep day by day. Love it. Philippians 4:13.
Amen.
Everyone that was on here said they started at a level 3. But there's probably someone watching right now and they're at a level 0 or they're at a level 1. You don't want to get out of bed. You don't want to move. Or maybe you're at work, right? And you're just like, I hate my life. Why do something you hate? Why be around people that don't inspire you or lift you up? You can change, my people. You can move. You are not a tree. And then it's wild. They say all the time, trees cannot move. Okay, maybe the base of a tree, the foundation cannot move, but the limbs can move, right? You are not actually, I'm going to say I am a tree because we can move, but stay still in your values, in your morals, right? So if you're at a 0 or 1 right now, I invite you to drop down to your knees and pray, right? Some people say, oh, well, I'm mad at God. He doesn't do this. Shut up. Shut up. All right. Anyway, it's 9:03. Closing thoughts before we get out of here. By the way, we're here every Wednesday, 8 a.m. My vision. This place is so beautiful, guys.
Yeah.
In the back, there's an area. I wanted to do yoga in the back, but it's not any grass back there. So I thought maybe might have like a praise dance class. I'll show you the back. And then there's like a cool area over there. But once a week, I asked one a couple weeks ago, and she was like, sure. But I got to get together. So my goal is every Wednesday, 8 a.m., we will be in here doing a live. So as we get to our closing thoughts, Renee, you will go last. Erica, you can go. Carla, you can go first. Then Erica, then Mommy. This is your mountaintop moment, peeps. Okay, we're here, and it's a day to rejoice, to feel good, and you are at the mountaintop. Carla, you're leading us. Give us your mountaintop moment. Doesn't have to be long. It could be 1 sentence, 2 sentences. What you feel, what you got out of today. Today we talked about how to live stress-free. I have created a stress-free kit. You can purchase that if you like. There's tools, all sorts of things inside of it to empower you to live a stress-free life. There's a journal in there. There's all sorts of goodies. You got to click the link. Carla, go.
What I would like to leave for everyone that may be feeling down, depressed, anxiety, when you feel like that you can't move, you have a community to help you to grow stronger until you're able to do it yourself.
I love that. Thank you. Thank you. Erica.
Oh, okay.
No, I was thinking who I wanted to go next.
Oh, okay. Well, I just want to thank everyone that's here, whether it's here on this platform or Instagram. And I'm so very grateful for Tina. I say it all the time. She's the best coach trainer ever with a whole bunch of R's after it. And I don't know where my life would be if I hadn't met Tina or been a part of this community. I'm just very grateful. Just overflowing in gratitude.
Love it. Thank you. Thank you. Mommy, you're up, and then Renee.
I just want to say that if it wasn't for you and this community that you have built, I don't think I would be here now, because you kept me from giving up. I had given up, but I hadn't given up. And the way that was coming out was not eating healthy but the surface looked like I was. And that I call lying to myself. And by you and this community and being strong enough to accept, hey, it's okay to need a therapist. I'm living the best life I can. I am so happy. And I just want to invite everyone, just find a faith-based church community, do things with fellow people that aligned with you. I stayed in the house because I didn't have anyone to go anywhere that did things that I approved of. They were doing things that I don't do, so I don't hang with those people. That's why I became a loner. So find your community. Come to our community. It's the best. And you could come in my classes that I teach. They're never the same. Love you guys.
Wow. She said so many things. Hold up a second, Renee. I got to jump in on it. So the first thing that she said, that was good, mommy. She's a speaker too, by the way. She said she wanted to give up. Has anyone here ever seen the movie Sparkle? Oh my gosh, I loved that movie Sparkle. There's a scene in the movie where the sister and she sings a song and she says, "Giving up is hard to." I'm not gonna sing it, but giving up is hard to do, right? It is like sometimes we just want to give up. And she said she wouldn't be here today, and I get it, right? Because and it's not like she was going to kill herself or anything, but right, if you're eating unhealthy foods, guess what, you're killing yourself. And I don't know about you, but I'm dying. She's dying every single day. We're one step closer to our grave. So are you going to make it 2 days closer, 5 days closer? Because what you're eating, our bodies are temples. God created all of this right here. So why in the world would you want to spoil it with alcohol, with drugs, with sugar, white sugar, right? The other day I was somewhere, actually, this was something I had to download this morning. And it's like, people look at me like I have two heads when I said I don't drink alcohol, right? It's like, is there something wrong with the fact that I don't want to, I'm going off a tangent. I'm sorry. Bring it back. Bring it back. When my mother said, it just giving up is easy. Grab a community. I'm going to shut up. See you guys. I'm over my limit. Okay, Renee, you're up. Sorry.
All right. So my closing thoughts are, Carla, treat every day as if it's your birthday. Don't limit yourself to one day. Mrs. Hattie, our daily interactions, they're very special. I will
Yes.
make you feel, I told her this morning when she comes here next month, that's my intention, to have her know that she is as special as we all know she is.
Thank
Erica,
you.
we couldn't have been more blessed to have you be a part of this community, because you share the knowledge, you show gratitude and respect for what you have learned, and you share it with other people. I see the videos, like the lady, I don't know her name, or that you guys ran with the other day.
Lily.
And Tina, two things. One is, I would say I love you like cooked food. I learned that from you, but I don't really eat that much. So I will say to you what I have said to only my kids. I love you bigger than the universe. And
Never said that before.
what she said about like yelling and stuff, I was thinking as you were saying that, it's true. If you love somebody enough to yell at them and correct them and get on them, and so that they're the best that they can be, think of it as a crumpled up piece of paper. It would be much easier for me to just take this piece of paper and throw it away and forget about it as if it never. It's much more work and care to straighten the piece of paper.
Lift it up so we can see.
I said, think of it as a piece of crumpled up paper. It's much easier for me to just throw it away and forget about it and go on and forget that it ever was. It takes much more time and care and work to make it straight and perfect again. those are my closing thoughts. Thank you.
That was a drop mic moment. Ooh, thank you, thank you. And thank you, ladies, for coming through this morning. We'll see you next week. I'm going to go through now. Renee, if you can get them off.
All right.
Please. As we come to a close today, thank you for investing your time. Thank you for investing your energy to come here for the 8 a.m. Cup of Motivation. Today, we talked about living a stress-free life. We did some amazing breath work to teach you how to overcome these feelings. In life, when you're feeling like you can't do anymore, when you're ready to give up, trust in God, pray, and breathe. Everything is so much better when you breathe. Again, we're going to be here this Saturday at 2 o'clock. I hope you can join us either in person so I can hug your neck or virtually. With that being said, I'll see you Saturday or next Wednesday. Peace and a bottle of hair grease.